Aquarius, so I'm gonna do your reading. This is gonna be a reading for the month of February, okay? So keep in mind while you're listening, this is a general message. If you're hearing something in the reading and you feel like it doesn't make sense or you're not really connected to the message, don't force it. Trust your instincts first. Definitely use discernment. If you're already a subscriber, thank you guys so much for your love and your support. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Cherrelle. Hopefully you enjoy the energy here and this reading. If so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? So Aquarius, happy birthday to all of you out there. I really do hope you guys enjoy your day, you enjoy your season. Let me know if you have any plans for your birthday, okay, if you're celebrating. All right, so let's get into your reading. Let's see what you guys have going on, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors, thank you so much for being with me. Please allow me to give Aquarius a clear and accurate reading. All right, Spirit. So at this time, what is the energy around Aquarius? What is the energy around Aquarius at this time? What is the energy around Aquarius? Thank you. Appreciation. Okay. So gratitude, being thankful. Okay, even if your situation isn't the best, even if, you know, you're not surrounded by certain things or certain situations that you want, like you're thankful. And that's where it starts. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, third eye awareness. So at this time, Aquarius, it just feels like you're so connected to spirit. You're so connected. You might be getting like a lot of, this card is kind of, my lighting is kind of bright right now. You might be getting like a lot of energies and frequencies kind of just floating around you, okay? You know, you could have some, you might be able to hear different pitches throughout the day, okay? It just feels like you're becoming more aware of spirits around you at this time. All right, they are guiding you, they are like working with you, okay? So this is a beautiful thing to see. All right, I also see healer of the ages right after that. Okay, so Aquarius, you're definitely a powerful being, okay? Some of you are true natural healers, okay? And it feels like these spirits or these angels, like they're trying to remind you of that, okay? All right, so let's see. Spirit, what else does Aquarius need to know at this time? We're gonna get into tarot. We're gonna see what else is happening for Aquarius. For Aquarius, Holy Spirit, what else is going on? Okay, so the 9 of Swords came out. Okay, so this is stress. Someone might not be sleeping well. Aquarius, this is air energy. Okay, so this could be you up at night. You might be worried. So your situation, okay, so for some of you, your situation isn't the best, or you wish it was a little bit different. The sun is here. Wow. 9 of Swords. Like every time I turn the camera and I'm doing an Aquarius reading, like this always blows my mind. Like it really does. Okay, so Aquarius, it feels like you're stressing about something that a past situation. You're stressing about something you've already done. Like you can't go back and change it, you know, like you can't do it over. You already did it the first time. But that situation still it's still lingering in your energy. Some of you, you might not even realize it. That could be the reason why you're not sleeping right, or why you're so active. Okay, but I'm also seeing too, you know, at nighttime, like that could be a time where your mind is very active. Like there's a lot of racing energy, a lot of like reviewing your past here. Okay, it feels like spirit is trying to like wake you up, open your eyes to let you know that you're really not by yourself, or you really are on path. You really are, you know, moving in the right direction. So some of you are going through your spiritual awakening. You might not understand that at this time, or you might come to the conclusion like, yes, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, the sleepless nights, the, you know, like you could be having some dark thoughts. Your emotions could be up and down. But I am seeing like a breakthrough from that with this Sun card here. Okay, it's like some of you are in this dark space or in this dark energy at times, but there is a breakthrough. Okay, this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. Aquarius. Okay, let's see what else for Aquarius spirit. What else, spirit? Yeah, so there's a lot of confusion at this time for some of you. Like, what's happening, what's going on. Some of you might honestly feel like, maybe you feel like you're going crazy, or you feel like you might be seeing things. Some of you are having like visions. Maybe things are like flashing before your eyes and you're like, am I tripping, or did the lights just flicker? Or I feel like this is spirit letting you know, like, I'm here, your angels are here, your ancestors are here, your spirit guides are here. Call on them whenever you need them. They're just trying to let you know that they're with you. That's what I feel. And some of you are getting to this point where, or you're going to get to this point where you see it clearly. You're going to understand it very clearly. But it just feels like at this time, this is something that you're getting used to. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Yes, the world is here. I love this. I love this energy. You're waking up. That's what this is. You're waking up. A deep spiritual awakening. Your third eye is opening up. You're more sensitive to energy. Like, you can feel energy a lot stronger. Like, you're waking up. Try not to so this could be a moment, like it is a little bit overwhelming at times, especially when like you first go through like this first stage or whatever. Like, it is overwhelming. You're like, what is this? Why do I feel like this? Is something wrong with my ears? You know, is something wrong with my throat? Like, I don't feel comfortable anymore. Like, you're gonna feel those things about yourself. But it's just because you're waking up is what I'm seeing. Okay, Spirit, tell me more. Yeah, some of you at this time, the Five of Pentacles is here. You feel like you're extremely misunderstood is what I'm picking up on. Extremely misunderstood. Like, no one understands what I'm going through. You might be the only one in your circle going through this. You might feel like you're out of place at this time. Like, maybe your old friends just don't like do it for you anymore. Like, you just don't feel connected. You're graduating, you're moving on to the next stage, or you're evolving. That's what this is. Yes, one more, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, and the Eight of Swords is here. So a lot of mental activity, a lot of stress mentally, and it just feels like, you know, you just don't understand. That's what I'm picking up on. Honestly, I heavily relate to this, you know, like when this first started happening with me, I was like, am I okay? Like, will I be all right? Am I gonna make it through this? But the more and more I got like closer to Spirit and, you know, just continued on my journey, like I started to understand like these energies and these frequencies. Like, there was messages here. Like, there's a reason why they're saying this. There's a reason why, you know, my lights are flickering, or there's a reason why I hear pitches. There's a reason why I feel a presence come into the room, or multiple presences. I don't know. Multiple energies come into the room. It's because they're trying to let me know something. That's what's happening here. It just feels like you're waking up, Aquarius. You're more intuitive, you're more connected to Spirit, more connected to your intuition. So try not to ignore it too much, okay? It feels like Spirit wants you to find a way to cope with this. So this might be a good time for you to do some writing, like write your experience, write what you're feeling, what you're seeing. Okay? Like try to get it out of your head and onto paper. It just kind of organizes things a little bit better, in my opinion. It could be extremely important for you to journal at this time. Spirit, what else does Aquarius need to know? Knight of Swords came out. Okay, so this is like fast, like you have racing thoughts here. A lot of racing thoughts. Spirit, tell me more about this. Yeah. See, what this is, Aquarius, this is the... So they're trying to communicate with you. They definitely have a message for you. Okay? You might be... I just kind of feel like you don't want to hear from it, or you don't really want to deal with it because you don't... At this time, you might not understand it fully. So it's easier to just like push it away or ignore it. But I just feels like they're... You know, they're not going to stop. They're going to continue to try to reach out to you. Because they have a message for you, Aquarius. So there has to be some type of compromise, I'm hearing. Like Spirit wants you to compromise with these angels and, you know, the spirit team reaching out to you. Especially at night. Like I'm seeing... At night, that's when things get active. Like that's when it starts to pick up at night. And sometimes like it's so bad, maybe you keep yourself up, you know, maybe you have a difficult time sleeping. Okay, it's like you're constantly getting information, you're constantly getting downloads, like it's a constant thing. It feels like this definitely could be overwhelming. You know, all this information coming in, like you don't know what's what. Start to do some research on this, Aquarius. That's what I did. Like when it first started happening, I just, you know, I just had to look things up. Like I went to Google. You know, it was a useful tool. It still is. Like I love to Google things, but like just look up information so you can read it for yourself, so you can know that you're really not the only one experiencing this. You know. Look it up, like type it in, write it out, like just understand like you're not by yourself. You know, other people have had this experience. I'm one of them. Okay, and I continue to have experiences like this throughout my day. Like sometimes the pitches will be so loud in my ear and I can't really hear what other people are saying, so I have to kind of just like sit with myself for a little bit, you know. Spirit, what else does Aquarius need to see? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands here. Okay. So this information that's coming in for you, Aquarius. 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands here. Okay. This definitely is overwhelming. Okay. This is stressful. All right, because it feels like it's stressful because you don't quite understand what it is. Like you don't know how to feel about this. You don't know what's real and what's not for some of you. You know, like it just kind of feels like there's a lot of confusion in your energy about why it's happening, why it's happening to you. And so you might be making a decision like, okay, should I continue to explore this, or should I continue to like kind of not deal with it or ignore it? It feels like with this Two of Wands here, you're making some type of plan to embrace this. So this is beautiful to see. Okay, it's like you're getting these messages. You're getting these downloads. They're coming directly to you. And it feels like you're open. You're accepting them. Okay. Look, she has her little phone in her hand. Okay. So you might be doing research at this time, Aquarius. Like, what is happening to me? Like, I need to look this up. Yeah, continue to do your research. That's what I did. And I found so much information on YouTube, on, you know, the internet, like, especially if you feel like there's people around you that don't quite understand what you're going through. Like, you might feel like an outcast at this moment, you know, like Aquarius, that's kind of like your energy. You kind of, you know, you move at the beat of your own drum or whatever, walk to the beat of your own drum. So you're naturally like an outsider, but this is like on a different level. So definitely journal your experience, all right? Okay, Spirit. Any other messages at this time for Aquarius? Any other messages? You are going to come to this point where you do understand this, okay? The Moon card is here. And when I was saying you're going to come to this point that you understand this, I was looking at the Sun, okay? This talks about clarity, okay? Seeing things in a brighter way. Right now it's a little bit dark. Right now you don't understand what's happening, but trust the process. Continue to push forward. All right, Spirit, anything else with the Moon? At this time, Spirit is saying pay attention to your instincts. Pay attention to your intuition. This is new information that you are being given at this time, okay? It just feels like you're learning this. You're learning this part about yourself. Like, you're tapping into gifts. Okay, some of you didn't realize how spiritually connected you are, okay? But Spirit is trying to show you, like, yes, you are a chosen one. You definitely are, okay? You have a lot to learn about this, okay? So try not to fear it. Try not to be afraid of it. Just try to understand why you're experiencing this, okay? All right, Aquarius, that was your reading. I really do hope it was helpful. If so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.